Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, on Wednesday dismissed the inauguration of a People's Democratic Party (PDP) Caretaker committee by supporters of Kabiru Turaki, describing the move as fraudulent. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, Elon Musk's SpaceX plans to invest at least $55 billion to build a semiconductor manufacturing facility in Texas. According to a public notice Wednesday, producing chips for artificial intelligence, robotics, and data centers in space, the world's richest person has said the facility, dubbed TerraFab, would be run jointly by his electric vehicle firm Tesla and his rocket company SpaceX. At number 9, Football Australia called on Wednesday for a ban on public watch parties for the 2026 World Cup in Melbourne's Federation Square to be reversed. The governing body said it was extremely disappointed with the decision by Melbourne Arts Precinct, which cited previous dangerous fan behavior in the square. Katrina Sedgwick, chief executive of the Melbourne Arts Precinct, which manages the square, said the behavior of some fans led to its decision not to host World Cup watch parties. At number 8, anger and fear have gripped Nindin Susut community in Fan District, Barkin-Ladi local government area of Plateau State after gunmen stormed the area Tuesday night, killing 5 people, including an entire family. The attack occurred at about 9 p.m., leaving residents shaken and renewing concerns over recurring violence in parts of Plateau State. Some members of the community, including Wayne Christopher, who confirmed the killings to the Punch in Jos on Wednesday, said the assailants stormed the area and opened fire on unsuspecting victims. At number 7, 2 Nigerians have been arrested in Uganda over alleged involvement in an international drug trafficking and document fraud network dismantled by security agencies in Kampala, the nation's capital. The arrest followed an intelligence-led operation coordinated by Uganda's Ministry of Internal Affairs through the National Citizenship and Migration Control in collaboration with other security agencies. This was contained in a statement issued on Wednesday by the ministry spokesperson Mundeyi Simon Peter and posted on its X handle. At number 6, the Anambra State Police Command has arraigned 5 suspects before a special court sitting in Oka for various cases bordering on rape, sexual and child abuse related offenses. One of the suspects is a middle-aged father who has been having affairs with his daughter, during which he inflicted her with a serious viral disease. According to a press release issued by the spokesman for the Anambra State Police Command, Superintendent of Police Tochukwu Ikenga, on Wednesday, the suspects were brought before the court after the conclusion of investigations by the operatives attached to the State Criminal Investigation Department. At number 5, the federal government on Wednesday banned recipients of honorary degrees from prefixing doctor to their names in official academic or professional usage. It declared that the use of the title by such recipients constitutes a misinterpretation of academic credentials, which will henceforth be treated as academic fraud, with attendant legal and reputational consequences. The Minister of Education, Tunji Alausa, disclosed this on Wednesday at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, while briefing State House correspondents on 2 Federal Executive Council approvals that had not been announced at the last cabinet meeting, which held on April 30th. At number 4, the Nigerian Navy has issued a strong warning to maritime criminals, reaffirming its resolve, capability, and commitment to ending crude oil theft and securing the nation's maritime domain. Speaking at the flag-off of Exercise Fleet Sentinel, the Chief of Naval Safety and Standards, Rear Admiral Hakiribo Anabraba, who represented the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Idi Abbas, described the exercise as a significant milestone in efforts to strengthen the Navy's operational capability. Rear Admiral Anabraba explained that the exercise is aimed at assessing the operational state and combat readiness of the Navy in addressing emerging maritime threats in line with its constitutional mandates. At number 3, Dangote Refinery has increased its ex-depot price of premium malted spirit to 1,350 naira per litre, up from 1,275 naira per litre. The new increase marks a fresh upward adjustment in Nigeria's downstream petroleum markets. A report by petroleumprice.ng, quoting market sources, said that the new pricing template has been confirmed and pro forma invoice was suspended on Tuesday, indicating a new price across loading channels, with marketers already recalibrating their depot and retail positions in response to the change. Industry operators say the latest hike is expected to feed directly into pump prices in the coming days, especially across key consumption consumption centers as marketers adjust to higher landing and replacement costs. At number 2, a powerful rainstorm has left a trail of destruction in Dokan Mejama, a community in Chunkun local government area of Kaduna State, killing at least 2 people and destroying more than 50 houses. The village head, Hamisu Tukur, confirmed that the storm, which struck on Monday evening, displaced many residents and caused extensive damage across the area. According to him, dozens of houses were severely affected, with several completely flattened by strong winds. At number 1, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, on Wednesday dismissed the inauguration of a People's Democratic Party Caretaker Committee by supporters of Kabiru Turaki, describing the move as fraudulent. Wike also warned Nigerians against being misled by what he called an attempt to create confusion within the party, insisting that there is only one PDP with its registered national secretariat at Wadata House, Wuse Zone 5, Abuja. He maintained that the Caretaker Committee set up by Turaki and his loyalists was an attempt to deceive the public. According to him, there is no leadership vacuum in the PDP as suggested by the group. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.